Mark was a man who had always felt unappreciated by society. Despite his best efforts to be a good citizen and contribute positively, he always felt like he went unnoticed. It didn't matter how many good deeds he did, how many times he volunteered, or how many times he helped his neighbors. He felt like society had no use for him. One day, Mark hit his breaking point. He had just finished another 12-hour shift just to find out a new hire was taking the vacant supervisor position and was walking home when he saw a group of people protesting in the park. They were waving signs and chanting loudly, demanding change. Mark felt a pang of anger and frustration. Here he was, trying to make a difference in his own small way, and yet these people who were making a scene seemed to get all the attention. Why bother? He thought to himself. As he walked home, Mark was lost in thought. It wasn't until he arrived home and saw his wife and children that he snapped out of his negative mindset. They greeted him with smiles and hugs, and his wife served him a warm dinner. It was then that Mark realized that he was appreciated, even if it was only by a handful of people. His wife and children loved him, and he had friends in the community who respected him. He had made a difference in their lives, and that was more important than any recognition from society. From that day on, Mark started to cherish the relationships he had. He spent more time with his family, and he made an effort to connect with his friends and neighbors. He realized that his impact on the world might be small, but it was significant to those around him. Mark no longer felt unappreciated by society. He had discovered the true meaning of appreciation. It wasn't about receiving recognition from strangers or society as a whole. It was about being appreciated by those closest to you, and that was enough.